Brother, do not gas me up, nigga.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see, a squad from the American, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Man quickly. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to him again. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Running back searching for a hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will get the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one game.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going.
Going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Hand off from the shotgun.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. We'll start this second quarter with a field goal attempt. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets a block. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Touchdowns will. Dropping back, it's Hauser. He's got it on the run. And it's a touchdown. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The 49ers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it along the sideline. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got a man. It's McGowan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The 49ers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To throw, it's Harrell. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He slings it deep to the left. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
And back to the air on 2nd down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Dumps it to the back. That's caught. It's Montgomery. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another 1st down, 1st and 10 again.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Snagged out of the air. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it. And he burrows his way into the end zone for a touchdown. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job.
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off play action on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The 49ers are in the hurry up. To the air, it's Harrell. Hit as he throws. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. And he was looking for the pick six. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Running the red zone, it's Montgomery. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He makes a grab. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rutledge. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. He's going to run it. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the 49ers headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on third. That's caught. It's Olsen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The 49ers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. He spins that thing down the middle. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Bring in the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And the returner will be knocked down. Now this offense is back on the field. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Defensive backs have jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Caught over the middle. It's Olsen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That's a good spot on the field to go for it. Really, everything to gain and not much to lose.
Yeah, and most coaches discuss or know pregame warm-ups how far their kickers can kick it. Do I have a boot to even consider this? But I think you want to stay aggressive regardless and go try to get extra points.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. And the 49ers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quick shuffle pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Makes the catch, it's McGee. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Trying to pick up a first down. Off play action. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Oh, what a caught. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Here comes the two-point try. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Looking for a man. It's right. They're setting up the screen. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stumbled to the ground.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Jenkins. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Good timing on the quick out. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw, it's right. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Makes the catch. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. Third down coming for this offense. Just keeps slinging it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He's got it on the move. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Olsen. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Rutledge. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Dropping back, it's Harrell. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the 49ers in the hurry up. Wants to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy's...
There he goes! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And the 49ers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Charlotte! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 20, he's got space. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. Into the end zone for a touchdown to ratchet up the pressure late in this game.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Harrell. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Mason. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. It's now second and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Pocket breaking down. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.